What's more fuel efficient? A high efficiency diesel pickup truck or a brand spanking new BMW hybrid plug-in X5? Well, coming up on the Fast Lane truck, we're going to find out. And coming up on the Fast Lane car, the same question, because on truck, today we're going to take this brand spanking new Ram EcoDiesel on a 100-mile loop and find out if it indeed can get 29 mpg as the government says. And that is coming up right now. The TFL MPG test is very straightforward. We see what the truck's computer says and we see what the pump says. And the way that we do that is by filling up the truck, doing a 100-mile loop, and then filling it up again and seeing how much fuel it's used. So, time to fill up this truck with diesel. In case you're wondering, it's a $1.82, well, 1.829 a gallon. 1.829 a gallon. There is one little trick that we do to make sure that it's as full as possible. We wait for the truck to fill up, then we give it 30 seconds. Let, in this case, the diesel settle down and give it one more squirt. We do that both filling it up here and filling it up when we come back. All right, I'm gonna give it one more squirt. See, get more in there. There we have it. Keep in mind we set the cruise control at 70. Why 70? Because some states the speed limit is 75, others at 65, so we're right in the middle. All right, time to go. All right, guys, I am just past the halfway point, and we're averaging 27.6 mpg so far. So I'm not sure if we're going to get better than this government 29 highway number. Overall, I like this truck a lot. It's a very honest truck. And let's talk about the most important number, and that's right here. How much does it cost? It's $37,685, which is not inexpensive. I mean, it's not like a workman truck, right, where you have a mid-20s truck that has roll-down windows. And let's face it, it's not necessarily full of content. It's missing a lot of well, a lot of stuff that you might get in a higher end truck. It's missing well, heated and cooled seats, but that's no big deal. It's missing electric seats. It's missing all these buttons over here. So it's pretty much not a bare bones truck, but you know, a mid-grade truck. But there's also something that I think is very honest about a truck that's just a tool, right? It doesn't have all the fancy schmancy gear, and you know, it's got everything you need. So the one thing that it doesn't have that you'd certainly need here in Colorado is four-wheel drive. I wish it had that, but overall it's a very comfortable truck on the highway. It's just cranking along. That diesel engine is turning over at just under 2,000 RPM. So you know what's under here. It's a 3-liter EcoDiesel that's paired to an 8-speed automatic transmission, 240 horsepower, 420 pound-foot of torque, and because it's an HFE model, this is only 2-wheel drive, making it the most fuel-efficient Ram you can buy. A full-size pickup truck getting 27 miles to the gallon is just staggering, really. Of course, you may be wondering why we're not doing the towing loop, and the reason for that is this truck does not have a hitch, a receiver hitch. You can attach a ball to the back of it, but that's not a great way to tow. So I think Ram wants us to get the highest possible MPG possible, because check this out. They sent us a truck with a complete tonneau cover, and to make it a little bit more interesting, there is no hitch on this truck, which means without actually drilling holes here, we won't be able to tow anything. So the only test we're going to be able to do today is not towing on the highway. But you know what? I'm still curious. I'm betting this will actually get more than 29 mpg. I was in Florida driving an F-150, and I saw somebody towing that way, and the trailer was like this, because when you can't do the receiver hitch, you can't raise or lower the ball. So you could kind of jury rig it to actually tow, but we're not going to do that. Now I'm betting that this truck will do better than 29 mpg on the highway. How do I know that? Because my friend Wayne Gertis from Clean MPG drove this truck specifically for us from LA on one tank full all the way to Denver. And guess what kind of MPG he got hypermiling it? It's mind-blowing, but he got 41 mpg and 1,011 miles on a tank full. Well, it's been an uneventful 95.7 miles, and the truck is averaging, according to the truck's computer, 27.5 mpg. So we did not get the 29 highway that the EPA says we should have gotten, at least according to the truck. And the question is that the real number? Well, only one way to find out. Let's pull into the gas station and see what the pump says. Oftentimes, what the pump says and what the truck says are two very different things. All right, let's see what the pump says. We want diesel. Has it gone up? 182.9. Was it the same? I don't remember. Whoa! Not bad. Let's wait 30 seconds and then we'll do the math. Now remember, the truck said it was just over 27. We'll see here the real number. We'll give one more squirt. Waiting. Here we go. Okay, so 3.4. And drum roll, please. Ta-da! There you go. That is 28.76, blah, blah, blah. So we are very near. I mean, about as close as you can get to the EPA number without going over it. So do we have a winner? Well, you know, it's windy, it's cold, it's at high altitude, and it's as close to the EPA number as you can get. And it's, by God, really impressive. That just blew my mind. Not only because this truck got almost exactly what the EPA said it got, but because more importantly, this BMW, well, you know what? I'm not going to tell you. You guys are going to have to go over to TFL Car by clicking either on me or above to watch how well this BMW did, to see if it did better than that truck. And I promise you 100%, you're going to be surprised by the results. As always, this is Roman reporting for the Fast Lane Truck. Check out tfltruck.com for more news, views. Oh yeah, and don't forget to check out our new forum if you want to discuss the results. See you next time. Ciao. Get a big old tank, bury it in the yard like John Denver did. Oh, investments. Oh, you don't want to buy gas, you want to invest in gas. Yes. That seems a lot easier and cheaper. Yes. All right, let's go do this. I bet you're wondering how much an electric plug-in hybrid X5 costs. And of course, that number is